What is up, guys? Fox Racer here, and today I'll be doing a video over a life story or life experience, whatever you're going to call it, just something I really want to start doing on my channel, and I haven't got around to it, but today will hopefully be the start of that. And every time I get think of a story or something that's happened in my life or I want to talk about, we'll talk about it. So we'll go and get into today's topic, and today it was actually something I really enjoyed. If you ever get the chance, definitely do it. It's actually called, well, what's it called? It's skiing. It was actually something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I actually got to do it about 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I'll just be letting you know about my experiences and what I thought about it. So, first of all, I went with my church, had a pretty nice sized group. We went up on a Friday. It was a long ride, so when we got there on Friday, we didn't actually get to ski, but the next day we did. But one thing is, when you have a big group, it takes a while to get ready and whatnot. So every day we skied, we didn't get there till about, at the ski resort, till about 11 or 12. But once we did get there every day, well, actually, let's start on the first day, come on. But the first day, our church had paid for every single person to get ski lessons, and they wouldn't let you have an option not to take it since they had already been prepaid. You might as well use them, is what they looked at it like. So we had to do them. Alright, so word of advice: if you've never been skiing and you go skiing, hopefully you will. You really should. But if you ever get to go, it might sound crazy, but just don't take the lessons. Because literally, no joke, the only thing I learned how to do from the lessons is put on my skis. I learned nothing else. Like, literally, when the guy, it was like an hour or 2 long session. And see, the ski resort times are from 9 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon, from 6 at night to like 10 at night. And literally, like, when we got there like 11 or 12, so our lessons was an hour or 2, which means when we got through, we were going to have like an hour or 2 left for skiing. That's all we were going to have. And so we went to these lessons, and when he was about to be through, like, I was like, okay, I've learned how to put on my skis. I don't think I've learned anything else that I didn't already know, and I'd never been skiing, so I really didn't know anything anyways. I was like, I really haven't learned anything. I'm really hoping we're about to start learning something. And then he was like, okay, that will conclude our lessons. Start out on the smaller slopes before you work your way up, and maybe by tomorrow you'll be able to go down a big slope. I'm like, what? You're kidding me, right? I mean, I didn't learn anything. And so that was, I think that was kind of a waste. Appreciate them getting us lessons, but I don't think it did me any good. So anyways, then I went and did the smallest slope. There's like kind of 4, well, they call it the bunny slopes. I went down that one time and fell, and I'm like, well, I'm a failure. I just fell on the smallest slope there is. And there's kind of like 4 or 5, there's only like literally 3 tiers. There's like green, blue, and black, but they were just kind of like different variations, whatever you want to call it, of these. But and then so then we went to the second smallest, which you actually had to take a ski lift to still get to it. So it wasn't that small. It was pretty small though. But I got up that, and I actually only fell one time on that, which I was like, well, I fell on the bunny slope. I'm probably about to bust it hard like 5 times on this. I didn't, so I was surprised, and so I made it on that, and literally, so keep in mind, I've had 2 runs the whole entire day. I got to go down 2 runs, and it was already time for the place to close, and that's all the skiing I got to do. So that was kind of crappy. But then we got to come back at night. Sorry about that, dropped something. But at night, and let me tell you guys, night skiing is where it is at. It is so much fun. Oh my gosh! Like, so keep this in the daytime at 500 so many people. It's like a 10-minute wait to get on your ski lift or whatever. But on this, what? There's like no people. Like, literally, there was never any people there at ski lifting. There was still a lot, not really a lot of people. There were still people out there, but it was not enough to crowd up the ski lift, so you could constantly just go, go, go. It was epic, and so that was cool. And at night skiing, it was like kind of icy at night. You went a ton of faster, but it kind of sucked for us because I was like, literally, alright, so keep in mind, I've had 2 runs after doing lessons. Had never skied before in my life. Had 2 lessons, and we had to go on the second biggest slope. Like, there was a ski thing that takes you to the top of the mountain, and I was the only one running, so we had to get on it, and but right before you get to the top, there's like a little get off part you can get off, and we got off at that, so we didn't actually have to go all the way to the top. And we had to go down the medium one, and it was so much, I wouldn't say harder than what those two I had done, but it was so much faster. You built so much speed, and I started going, and I was freaking out, because like, this is like 10 times faster than I've ever been, and so I actually just leaned back and fell down because I thought I was about to run off the mountain or freaking take someone out. But then, actually got the hang of it by the end of the night, the speed, and once you get the hang and can go fast, that is where the fun begins, let me tell you. Like, by the end of the second day, kind of jumping ahead, I mean, we were hitting like little jumps and all that, and it was crazy, but, so then, no, by the time we got the hang of it, it was about time for us to go in for the night. We came back the second day, went like straight back to the mediums. Then we actually, what am I saying? But then we actually, went to the top of the mountain, that was pretty fun. It was sketchy. It's like, so you think you hear, like, I was hearing how people talk about how fast you go, and like, how crazy it is. So I'm like, you're going so fast, they're gonna have plenty of room for you to stop, slow down, you know? It's narrow. It's really narrow, and it's really sketchy. Like, it's about a 4-lane highway, maybe. That's how narrow it is, which is pretty narrow. And we went there. I made it down without dying, surprisingly, really surprisingly. But that was interesting. I don't know if I'd recommend going to the top. Honestly, it wasn't that much fun to me. I enjoyed the second biggest. That was the funnest to me. It wasn't really hard, but you went fast. It was pretty nice, but of course, different ski resorts will be different. This was just mine. I went skiing in North Carolina, you know? But so then the final day, we went. Like I said, we're hitting up that medium one, having lots of fun. It was a really great time. And then I was skiing with two people named Matt. Both of them just happened to be named Matt, and they were quote unquote ski buddies. Just, I guess what you call it, just people I was skiing with. And so I was talking about, you hear me talking about how we've been going up like the second biggest, medium, whatever you call it, and there are two different ways you can go. One of them is really fast, but it's like just one short hill, and then one of them's like really fast, but it's like 100-yard plus hill, and the whole entire time they're like, okay, we're going down that big, steep, long hill. I'm like, I don't know, guys, barely made it off the top of the mountain. I don't know, didn't have too much experience, and they're like, nah, we're going down it. I kept talking them out of it. I mean, we all knew in the end we weren't ready for it, but eventually he's like, okay, we're not going the other way. Me and the other Matt are at least going down. And of course, you can't back out now, right? I mean, if your two partners are going down, you can't just wimp out and not go down. So of course I had to go down with them, and don't do that. It's not good getting drug into stuff like that. But as this story will soon portray, and Big Matt were like, okay, you drug us into this, you're going down first. And he goes down first, and he looks like he's going to really go. I'm like, wow, he might actually do it. And he just opens up, and he just starts blazing down that mountain. And we didn't know what the heck he was doing at the time. We thought he was freaking crazy, but it turned out he'd been gaining more speed than what he thought, and he couldn't stop or turn anymore at that point. So he was just out of control. And the other Matthew actually went last and like he went next, and he was going, and some chick went right in front of him, and he tried to stop because he thought he was gonna hit her, and he just tumbled and started rolling down the mountain. The little freaking ski patrol medic went to go see if he was alright, and then with me, somehow I was going, and you see the pros how they'll turn sideways and stop, sling snow. Well, I started to panic because actually there's two ways to go down this big hill. One of them has a jump, one doesn't. I started accidentally heading towards the jump, so when I tried to stop, I did it, but I actually did like a 180, and I started going down the hill backwards, and I just look over at the medic. There's a medic on the side, and she's just looking at me like I'm crazy, like, you're stupid, you're about to die. And I'm like, I know. But it turns out, oh, and then the other Matt actually ended up going off the mountain, hit a tree, he was alright, and we were all good in the end, so that's good. That's good. But then I let the video cut off. That's just my new. We don't have enough. It's been a long video. Good story, I guess. Hopefully. But so So yeah, he actually ended up losing speed and actually ran off the trail and hit a tree. Once again, alright. My friend Matt, other Matt, he turned out to actually be alright. Didn't get hurt. And me, once I was still going backwards, like I said. Sorry about that. And I was going backwards. I can't remember how, but somehow I turned back around. I was freaking out because it was a big hill. I started building up speed. I know if I didn't get turned around, I was going to die or something. But I finally got turned around and I just stopped. I'm like, I can't do this. So I stopped and waited for us to all gather up, and we all were safe from them. Epic trip, guys. So much fun. Sorry the video cut off. I guess I was like 9 minutes of video. I like never do videos this long, so 9 minutes is gonna be plenty, but I guess not. But anyways, guys, if you're still here this long, thank you. Let me know if you like stories. Also, if you've ever been skiing and I really want to do snowboarding, but let me know did you like better? If someone's done both and you're watching this video, if you've skied and snowboarded, what is funner or better? Because I want to know, if I ever go back, I want to know, should I try snowboarding or skiing where it's at? Let me know that. And if you like this commentary or anything like that, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And been Fox Race. Tag on. And I'll see y'all later.